I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Daily English Show. Today I'm going to talk about Halifax, which is the biggest city in Nova Scotia. Before I came to Nova Scotia, I was reading about this area on the internet and I was getting really confused about the name of the city of Halifax because everybody seemed to call it Halifax, but when I looked it up in Wikipedia it says this: Halifax Regional Municipality is the capital city of the province of Nova Scotia. The municipality's name is commonly shortened using the acronym HRM and often simply, although incorrectly, as Halifax. And then I thought, oh, well, is it wrong to call it Halifax? But I think everyone just calls it Halifax, and then there's also the official name. And this morning I decided to listen to a CBC podcast as I was walking to school, and there happened to be a story about the name of Halifax. Apparently the name Halifax Regional Municipality was made about 10 years ago after they joined a few cities together. And now they're thinking of changing the name again to Halifax. And so they had some people talking about whether or not they thought it was a good idea. Some people thought it was a bad idea. They said it would be a waste of money because they'd have to change all the signs. And speaking of Halifax, or HRM, today's news is about a brewery in Halifax. Kia ora, in Stick News today, the government of Nova Scotia is spending $4.5 million to help pay for an expansion of a brewery.
Alexander Keith was born in Scotland on the 5th of October 1795. He became a brewmaster in Scotland, then moved to Canada in 1817. 3 years later he founded the Alexander Keith's Brewing Company. Keith was the mayor of Halifax, Nova Scotia 3 times, and he was a member of the Legislative Assembly for 30 years. Alexander Keith died in Halifax in 1873, but the beer lives on. Today Keith's is still brewed in Halifax. The brewery is planning a $45 million expansion so that more beer can be brewed. Today CBC reported the Nova Scotia government would be chipping in 10% of the cost. In other Keith's news, tomorrow is Keith's birthday. Tonight, people all over Canada will be celebrating Keith's 212th birthday. According to Keith's website, at exactly 11 p.m, thousands of people will recite a pledge to Alexander Keith's. I do solemnly pledge to be faithful to Alexander Keith's India Pale Ale, the Ambrosia of ales, and the emissary of Nova Scotia good times, as long as I am able to lift glass aloft.
And that was Stick News for Thursday, the 4th of October. Kia ora.
Oh,
No.
I have no idea.
Is it some kind of tree cutting term?
I guess it's that it would be a disease.
What's Halifax like? But didn't you fly into Halifax? True. So you didn't go into the city before coming out here? How far is it to Halifax? You should go and visit it at least once. Aren't there any buses? I don't know, I haven't been there yet. Yeah, the airport. But you know, the airports aren't usually right in the centre of the city. The planes need a bit of space to land. No, we came straight here. About an hour? Yeah, definitely. We're planning to go. We might hitchhike there. Don't know how easy it would be to hitchhike back though. It's kind of hard to hitchhike out of big cities. Yeah, there are buses. That might be a better idea.
What does ambrosia mean? A. A rare Canadian disease. B. To cut trees. C. The food of the gods. C. What does emissary mean? A. A person sent as a diplomatic representative on a special mission. B. A person sent as a diplomatic representative on a space mission. C. A diplomatic person representing a space mission. A. What does aloft mean? A. High in the air. B. Low in the air. C. Low on air. A. What does solemn mean? A. Deeply sincere. B. Deep but insincere. C. Shallow and insincere. A. What does pledge mean? A. Eagerly promote something. B. Formally promise to do something. C. Publicly criticize something. B.
And that was the Daily Englisher. See you tomorrow. Bye.